Finally, I would like to touch on self-confidence, building our self-confidence. I think it is crucial for both in our professional and personal life. So what are the strategies do you use to build and maintain self-confidence, especially in challenging situations? Can you share a time when your confidence helped you overcome an obstacle?
Yeah, absolutely. I think self-confidence is crucial to be able to do things that matter. And sometimes it's self-confidence is really believing in yourself. Now, you might have heard of the term overconfidence, you know, and self-confidence is not becoming overly confident where you become reckless and do things that might harm yourself or other people. That's just recklessness. It's not, self-confidence or confidence, right?
Overconfidence while driving.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I know what I'm doing. I can close myself or drink. All these are dangerous. It's not confidence at all. And confidence is really kind of really building the skill, but also knowing the risks. Knowing the risks and saying, okay, if I do this, what is the worst thing that can happen? Can I deal with the worst situation? And if the answer is yes, well, go for it, because if the reward is high, and there's always, when there's a high reward, there's probably higher risk as well, but you got to manage that. You got to manage the risk. So you've got to calculate, like, what is the worst thing that can happen? Can I deal with that worst case scenario, right? And often when you ask yourself that and you really kind of visualize, and ask yourself, can I be okay with it? Generally, if you're okay with it, then why not? Try it, And so that's one way to do it, is just really kind of asking yourself, like, can I deal with the worst case scenario? And the other aspect is really practicing. Like, for instance, confidence in presentation. Like, people don't generally like presenting, right? It's public speaking is, I think, number one most feared thing, right? Even more than, I think, death, right? Something like that. So there's a huge fear of, in public speaking. But the only way to really develop public speaking is to actually practice again and again, right? So in my class, I just keep getting my students just present, just get up, present, and then I record them. I send it to them. I did that today, right? And so look, look at yourself. You're putting your hand in your pocket. That's not how you want to present, right? So they can keep practicing, practice, and you've heard practice makes perfect, of course. So, I mean, perfection can never be reached, but you can always get closer and closer, right? So it's the concept of, the Japanese call it kaizen, the continuous improvement. So you just continuously improve more and more, and you build that confidence through that. And another final tip I can give, especially when it comes to, let's say, presentation skills and having confidence in presentations, just focus on the value you're providing to the audience rather than how I'm going to look. It's like, I'm here to give value. I'm here to contribute. So when you put that focus on contribution to others, then it's easier to present and present powerfully, because it's about contribution. It's not about looking good. It's not about me anymore. It's about others. So I'm in the act of service. So then presenting to the public is about giving to them to increase their knowledge, to empower them. So it's also shifting that focus from self to others, to contribution. So that's another tip I can give. And so those are kind of some of the things. Of course, there's more things we can talk about, but I think just in a short kind of.
So thank you so much, Doctor. I think these are the tips and strategies that every one of us need in our life. So thank you so much for your time and for your valuable insights. And I'm sure the viewers will find this incredibly helpful and will walk away with some valuable insights to apply in their own lives. So before we wrap up, is there any final piece of advice that you would like to offer to the aspiring students or the professionals?
I guess the final thing I can say is just believe in yourself and practice and go out there and do things. And yes, you will make mistakes, but you can learn from your mistakes. And we can only learn from our mistakes. We can't really, and there's a saying, you can only really learn from your failures, not from your success. Because if from your success, you're already doing it, you know how to do it, so you can't really learn anymore. But master the things that interest you, that you find value, and don't be afraid to make mistakes and grow and continuously grow and contribute. And that's the way to live. And take care of yourself. take care of your health and well-being. Again, it's about that holistic way of life where there's a balance, there's a good, taking care of your physical health, mental health by eating well, sleeping well, maybe doing meditation, doing breathing exercises, getting fresh air, getting out more, all of that, exercising, all of that, and so that you can get the best out of your life, and all the best.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Thank
Doctor.
you.
I'm sure that your work will continue to inspire many professionals around the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you.